Oh, nice. There. So we will wait for others to come. Okay. And ooh, there we go. Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome in. Do, 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 do. Who's in the chat with me? Welcome in, guys. It's been a couple days since we've been out here, maybe even a whole week. Has it been a week? Might have been. It might have been a week. Might have been a whole week since we've been out here. Hello, guys. Who's in the chat with me? Oh, hair came out of my little hair bun. I'm gonna take me a nice little shower after I get done with this. I don't both of that. The antics. Read a blog. Reading a blog. Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome in if you're new. Welcome back if you're coming back to see me. I got Amazon package. Oh, scan for secret castor oil hacks. Oh. 7 minerals. Hey guys, welcome in. I just got my big bottle of castor oil. Castor oil is amazing. I need y'all to start using it. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're coming back to see me. Hey, Tate. Do you hand me this other package that fell on the floor? Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Uh-huh. Nourishes and hydrates. Who's in the chat with me? Do you want a castor oil, Tate? You want a castor oil? Huh? It's the Jamaican black one. It's a good one. It's a good one. I wonder what this little applicator's for. I wonder what this little applicator's for. Huh? I don't know. Hey guys. What is the castor oil for? I'm gonna tell you what castor oil is for. Castor oil is amazing. It is amazing. It actually has. Make sure you, whenever you do get castor oil, that you get it cold pressed and without what is it called? There's a mineral that's in it, but if it's not cold pressed and if it's not refined, then it has a ingredient in it that is actually as just as potent and as deadly as rattlesnake venom. But by the time you get it, that particular ingredient, it has already been refined out, and so what you're left behind is this amazing oil that's able to really penetrate deeper layers. So what I use it for at night, once I clean my face, I'll put that on. I'll take it because it's thick, so I'll take it and I'll kind of, kind of smear it all over my face and my neck and stuff like that. And they say it's nature's Botox. It's nature's Botox because it helps you to really not to get those wrinkles. It keeps your face super moisturized. You can use castor oil for you can get like these castor oil packs, and you can use it to pull out toxins out of your liver and things like that because it'll pull things out. It's that strong. It goes in deep and it'll pull things out through the skin. You can wear it around your throat for your thyroid to help with the lymphatic drainage in your thyroid and stuff like that. So this is the one that I use. Let's see. That's the castor. And you get this big. I think this big bottle was like 24. I think it's like $24. So I use castor oil, and then the Jamaican black is even better. This is the Jamaican black one that I use. So I use this for my hair, and I use this for like my eyelashes and stuff like that. You can put it on. I like it because it comes with a little eyelash applicator. It's honey. You better get it out. Look, they said that on here. They said you can massage your oil over your entire body, including your head, hands, and feet. You can rub it on your scalp and leave it in overnight, which is great for your scalp. You can put it on your feet and put on with a pair of socks and leave it overnight. You can put it on your face, which is what I do, and then lay a warm towel over it, and it becomes a great moisturizer. In the morning, my face isn't all dried out. Can you? You can, yeah, you can. But you know what? I use this one. You absolutely can. I'll use it on my face sometimes, but it's so expensive. I'd rather use it for my hair because it's really good for the hair. You can put it on your lips. You can put it on your eyelashes once a week, and it'll help you to grow out your eyelashes. On your hair, if you've got alopecia, it'll help to grow those. It really help to bring the circulation back to the hair follicles so that the hair starts to regrow. So yeah, like I said, start using castor. There was a reason why grandmas used to use castor oil. They used to use castor oil. Castor oil used to be big. We always had castor oil. That and what was the other thing that I was gonna get? There was something else I was gonna get. Um, yeah, you start using that, and also start chewing on cloves. Get you just a bottle of regular, the cloves of herbs, like a little black, little brown cloves. Start chewing on cloves. Cloves have amazing health benefits as well. Plus they're related to money. So when you're chewing and digesting clothes, you're chewing and digesting that attraction element as well. Just FYI, clothes are amazing. Um, yeah, clothes they're antibacterial, so they help. They also have the same amount of power as ibuprofen to take away inflammation. Also, you chew them. They if you do clove oil, kind of use that for oil pulling. It'll help to take any like tooth infection away, and things like that. And then if you chew it and then you swallow the cloves, you're gonna get a lot of benefits as well. So yeah, castor oil. So pull that castor oil out. Start using that on your face at night after you wash your face. Lather down and go to sleep. Put it on your scalp, rub it into massage it into your scalp. Put it on your eyebrow, especially if you have thinning eyebrows. Like my eyebrows are starting to thin. I normally have thick eyebrows, and if I don't cut them, if I don't do, they'll easily grow back. But they're not as thick as they used to be. My eyebrows used to be thick. Um, so yeah, you put it on your eyebrows, on your eyelashes, especially if you have little skinny sparse ones. It'll help to thicken your strengthen and thicken your eyelashes as well. So yeah, or put a couple of drops of the castor oil in your mascara and kind of work it down and use that, and then you're putting that castor oil as you're using your mascara. Not only are you protecting your lashes, but you're also nourishing them. Root work, root work. No, man, look, you see, they starting to get thin right there. They starting to get thin. That's what happens with old age. You start to lose hair. Yeah, you lose it on your eyebrows. Because if I showed you pictures when I was younger with a thick, I used to have like Brooke Shields eyebrows. Like the shit was ridiculous. They were ridiculous. But yeah, yeah, they're definitely starting to thin. They're definitely starting to thin. Root work. There was all look. Root work takes into account not only the medicinal properties of an herb, but also the magical properties of that herb. So yeah, get yourself some castor oil. It is nature's Botox, honey. Old age. I'm 48. Like look, it is what it is. I'm proud. I have been around the sun 48 times. God damn it, I deserve it. Although I had my little walker today, I didn't care. I didn't care. I was going around that skating rink, and as long as I can go, I'm gonna have my little walker, and I'm gonna go. I can't, like I said, I can't afford to fall. I don't have the bounce back. Them kids was falling all over the place. I said, "Child, please." I can't look. Thank you. I said I cannot take it. I cannot take. They was falling, and I'm talking about hard and getting right back up. And I said, "Oh no, I would still be laying there right now." The skating rink is closed, and I would still be laying there right now if I had Honey the walker. That's what it looked like. It looked like a walker, and I did not care. I said, I'm here to exercise. I'm gonna take this little walker, and I'm going. And I didn't give a shit, and I went. There was no shame in my game. It was what it was. I got plenty of exercise. I was worried about getting blisters on my feet, but my cousin said, I said, you remember when we were kids, we would get blisters on our feet from skating? She said, yeah, now we got good socks. we know how. You see, I'm telling you, them kids be going around just, I'm not doing that. I said, oh no, I'm not doing that. I cannot afford to fall. Especially when there's a skate mate. like what? Why won't I do it? My son was like, "You really go get that? I really go get that." They thought I was playing, and I came back with my walker. I said, "I'm ready to go. Let's go. Let's go." And I was gone. I was, but I think the more that I go, the strong it'll all come back, and because it was coming back, I felt like even with the skate mate, I wanted at times I wanted to bust loose. I wanted to bust loose. Good side, exactly, honey. Skater, I'm telling you, you had to have them good. As a kid, we did not have good socks. We didn't have matching socks half the damn time. Now I told myself, I said, "Who? Give me one of your thick pair of Nike socks." Because I didn't want no blisters. I said I'm surprised that my feet weren't hurting. Because we used to skate for hours on hours, and your feet was blistered. You had them big old blisters on your feet. Go home and drain them and then peel the skin off and go about your business. hurting, and then the next day you be fine. Um, yeah, so no, I'm gonna take care. I'm gonna do my, and then my stupid cousin talking about let's do some water aerobics. I said, girl, now you really trying to age us. I was like, you are really trying to age us. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, I was already had a walker, but goddamn, you want me to do water aerobics too? I was like, God damn. But well, I might do it. I may do it. I may do the water aerobics. She was saying, what else? She was saying something else. She want, like I told her, I said, let's get into exercising. Let's get out. Let's start being active and changing things around. That's what it's all about. Is changing things around. Guys, I got about 15 more minutes out here. I got because I'm gonna try to stay out in the algorithm, especially since in a week's time this is gonna be our home. In a week's time, we got to get used to it being out here. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're coming back. If you would like a free yes or no question, drop it in the chat and we will talk about it. We will divine on it, see what's going on. If you need a more deeper question, the pin comment houses the payment information. Um, Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're coming back to see me. I'm going to be sending out the information for the cruise. I'm gonna work it up and I'm gonna send out the information to everybody for the cruise and those who want to go. This is gonna be our new home. Look, this is gonna be our new home. It is what it is. The clock is going away. The clock is counting down to the clock. It is what it is. I don't think they're gonna save it. I don't think they're gonna save it. I don't think they're gonna save it. It goes against their agenda. It goes against the agenda. It allows too much information and is controlled by another. There are the United States enemy. So of course they're not gonna. It's a no brainer, but it opens up a lot of can of worms to your First Amendment rights. So just FYI, it does open up a lot of can. That's just a start. If they could, take that away from you under the guise of national security, what else can they take away from you under the guise of national security? It's only the beginning. Look, let me not get started over here. We'll get banned over here. Okay, you know how they do. We started talking truth, and they like to start banning people. Like, no, you can't tell the truth. But again, the truth is gonna get out whether they like it or not. It's gonna get out whether they like it or not. I said, ooh, and every time I start to tell the truth, it's like I always pause and be like, should I say this? Because y'all know it's gonna, it's gonna get. I said, we're gonna get kicked out of here, and they always say choose violence, and we choose violence. We choose violence each and every time, and they ban us. Each and suspend our little lives each and every time. They be like, choose violence. I be like, let's go. We're choosing violence. So it is what it is. But we did today. But 9 times out of 10, they give it right back. They give it right back. They give it right back. So I don't. That's why I said, what's the purpose? You're doing too much. You're on your way out the door, TikTok, and you're doing way too much. Okay, you better be trying to find a way to stay alive. While you over here trying to ban somebody. Somebody said choose violence. He'd be like, choose violence, let's go. Tell him. That's why I was like, I can tell him, but so maybe I'll start to learn how to tell you guys in code so that we can continue on. Um, but yeah, I was trying to tell my son last night. He was like, "You're babbling. What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Oh, just shut up." I was like, "Oh, just shut up. You don't know. You don't know what I'm talking about." But so yeah, yeah. So that's what they showed me last night. I was like, "Oh, okay. So that's what we got going on." So don't be surprised, guys. It's all I got to say. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised about the stuff that's going on. I told you over the course of last year when we were going through those hurricanes with the words. Okay, I'm gonna show you code with the pictures like this, like charades. You gonna be like me trying to decipher it. Um, when I was telling y'all last year with the hurricanes, this stuff I told you I'm calling them unnatural disasters because that's what they are. They are not natural. These aren't just old things that just spring up out of the blue. Mm-mm. No, no. All this stuff is calculated. All this stuff is calculated. They have found a way to work under the dome and to govern all try to govern all facets of life under the dome, including the weather, including unnatural disasters, mimicking unnatural disasters, in order to use it as a weapon to align with their agenda. It's very unnatural, very 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 unnatural, very unnatural. Don't even make no damn sense. It don't even make no damn sense. So yeah. But anyway, we got about 10 more minutes out here. So if you would like a free yes or no, guys, drop it in there. I'll answer it for you. Um, I was so proud of Latesha today. We did her 2025 reading. I was so proud of her reading. Get y'all, which reminds me, get your 2025 readings. They'll be going away in a few weeks. In a few weeks, it'll be done. She actually had a really good reading. Um, so yeah, we might be a aunt this year, Tink. We might be an aunt this year. I said, look, I'm not mad. I love it when you guys take control of your life. I love it when the thing about tarot is a tool. She's doing good. She's doing good. She said, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Tarot is a tool. When you get your readings, listen. If you don't like what we're saying, you have free will to change it. Change it. Um, change it. She says she may be able to go on the cruise with us. She says she may be able to go on the cruise with us. So I said, okay, cool. That's why I said I'm gonna send everybody the information for it. And for those who can, you're more than welcome to come with us. Let us know if you need to be paired up, and we'll see who wants to be paired up, and we'll try to pair people up, just to kind of lower the cost. Otherwise, if you get a room by yourself, you got to pay the full cost of that room. But I don't mind it. I may, like I said, I may even end up taking my son with us. So I'll have the room with me and him in it. But yeah, she said she may be able to go with us on the cruise. Now she may not be able to go if we go to the DR, because we're looking at the DR too, later this year, like in November. She may not be able to go on that one, but that's okay. We'll do the DR. Look, if we love the DR, we'll do the DR again. I want to go to Panama. I want to go to, I just want to travel. I just want to travel this year. I want to make that my goal. Matter of fact, I'm getting my son's, I got his appointment for the 28th for his passport to go take his picture and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to renew mine as well. Although I got about 2 years on mine left, I'm going to go ahead and renew it early just so that I'll have the full extent, and we can. There's nothing that's going to encumber us, and we can go. We just go. We just gone. We just gonna be gone, and that's it. That's all. It's gonna be my goal just to travel and to stay places, months at a time, just to get out of the U.S. Because I feel like we should be putting space. Exactly, we should be putting space between us and the U.S. right now because it's so volatile, and it's going to continue to be volatile all 2025 into 2020, the summer of 2026. So it's not going to start to settle down for about another year and a half. So just FYI, and I want to be somewhere on the outside, able to look in. I don't want to be a part of the mess. I don't want to be a part of the mess. So, but that's me, guys. Some people will be like, I'm just not ready to go. Well, I'm ready to leave you. Okay. I'm ready to leave you. Hey, look, I ain't trying to be mean, but God, I gotta go. Peace be with you. It is what it is. It is, honey. That's why I was telling y'all it's gonna be imperative that we keep up on our protections. It's going to really be imperative that you're doing the work to sustain your everyday day to day life. It's going to be imperative that you're putting these safeguards in place and you're keeping them up. This is your armor. It really is your armor. Because if you ain't got that armor, you a naked soldier, and that's a disaster. That is a disaster waiting to happen. So just think about it that way. Think about it that way. Think about it that way. I was telling somebody I was talking to somebody else today about manifestation. I can't believe y'all honestly forgot how to manifest. I said I done told y'all and told y'all and told y'all how to manifest over the years. Like, stop getting in your own way. Stop, y'all know with me when I manifest, I try not to be specific. I try not to be specific in the things that I'm asking for unless I need something really specifically. But if I'm asking for money, I'm not trying to tell them where it should come from or anything like that. The only thing is that I'll give them openings or doorways in which they can open and bless me with, such as my businesses and things like that. I try to open up, multiple streams of income. Again, rich people have no less than seven. Those are seven lines in which they can be blessed. Seven is a divine number. So, hey, Mister, hey, Fat Majesty. And so I try to tell you guys, don't, we try to micromanage spirit all the goddamn time. As if we know better than spirit does. We know better than our ancestors do. We know better than source does. And sometimes you just gotta sit on your hands and allow them to show you miracles, because they're going to bring to you so much more than you even thought was possible. Once I stopped trying to nitpick, I'm not gonna lie, I drifted off. Yeah, exactly. Along with jump, yes. Well, you can jump timelines. Like I said, absolutely jump timelines, because that's a gift. That's a fast track. But you can't. What you can't do is to tell spirit how to bring something to you, because if you're so specific, you're not going to open yourself up to miracles. And you will be surprised at how they will move heaven and earth to get you what you're asking for. All I tell you guys all the time, all you got to know is what you want. You can't tell them how to bring it to you. You can't tell them how to bring it to you. All you can ask is that, hey, no harm to none. Bring it to me with no harm to none, guys, if you can. Um, and leave it at that. But like I said, you'll be surprised at how they can maneuver things in a completely different direction to get you what you're asking for. So you got to go hands off. And a lot of people, we don't know how to do that because we try to we have no control in our lives, or we feel like we have no control in our lives. And so in this instance, we want to try to control every single thing, and you cannot. You're actually slowing up the process. You're slowing up the process. When I manifest, I just tell them what I want and I leave. Thank you. I dismiss you. I'm out, and leave it at that. That's how I do. I leave it at that. I let them surprise me, and they always surprise me. They always surprise me. I have yet to be like, well, damn, I didn't even see that coming. But even with some of the blessings that I've had, even over this past week, in the past few days, since I did my New Year's customs and traditions and rituals, I cleared so much stuff, and the way that they're bringing stuff out of the blue, I had like an extra child support payment. I was like, what is this? Where'd that come from? Out of the blue. No, it's just out of the blue. I was just talking about that. You have to release it. And then I went on Sezzle, which I haven't, you guys don't really, although we got Sezzle, Klarna, and Afterpay on the website, you guys, that's probably the service that I get the least amount of activity on. But I went out there and had $256 sitting out there in the Sezzle account. I said, where else come from? And again, like I said, these are little blessings that they will drop to you if you are not so hell bent on trying to tell them what the fuck to do and how to do their job. If you knew how to do this job, you would have had what you're asking for already, but you don't. So zip it and move out of their way. Just tell them what you want. Place your order, but y'all want to place the order and get back there and cook. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can't place your order and then get out there and cook at the same time. If you want to cook while your ass out here taking orders, so yeah, you gotta just lean back and allow them to show you miracles, and they will each and every time. And see, but that's what slows down and then we were talking the other day, honey, I'm gonna get on y'all. We were talking the other day about when I told the trust group, I said, hey, give me something that you want to manifest, make it tangible, and make it something that we can bring to you quickly. Every single one of them had bullshit. I said, have y'all not learned anything? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, why are we asking for this? I'm trying to get you something that you can see tangibly in your hands in the next 30 days. Like, I know you need a bill paid or something. So a credit card paid off or something. Like, why the fuck are you asking for, I need $20,000? But since you work at a 9 to 5, like, again, start thinking. You got to start thinking of how rich people think, how wealthy people think, how they're tapped into co-creating wealth with the universe. Every single one of y'all, every single. I said, what the hell? I might have to do another, but I got a whole manifestation class out there that teaches you guys how to manifest. I teach you guys how to manifest. I made it so easy and so simple. And it's what I do. I threw out the whole law of attraction, law of correspondence, law of all that. Yes, we know these laws exist, but make this shit, break it down to in layman's terms. And that's what I've done in my manifestation class. I broke it down in layman's terms on how you can start to manifest and start to see changes quickly. um so yeah. So y'all might want to check that out. But get out your own way, make it simple. Start off, I'm gonna say this: when you guys is going forward, when you're manifesting, ask for small things that you need. Ask for small things that you need. And one, the reason why I say that is, one, it's gonna be easier for them to bring it to you like that. And when they bring it to you like that, guess what? You're going to be surprised. And you're going to be surprised how they keep bringing these small things. And these small things add up to be very big after a while. And you're going to start having such profound faith in the process that you'll stop questioning it. That you'll stop questioning it. So when you're manifesting, look at the next 30 days and manifest within those 30 days. What is needed within those 30 days. And you can, and note that you can keep asking. You can keep asking and working, like my Patreon group, where I'm teaching you guys how to work with different spirits and things like that to help help you in the manifestation process. You might not have the ashe to do it, but they do. You might not have the power to do it, but they do. And so once you start to cultivate those relationships and you start to see how reliable these spirits are, you'll have faith in these spirits and you won't even question them. You know exactly where to go, and you'll be like, no, they always gonna handle it. They got me. They got me, and it's going to be just like that. Exactly. It's going to be just like that. So start with small things. Get in that Patreon group. Start working with those spirits that I'm going to be bringing to you, and these customs and traditions that work. And the more you do them, the more faith you're going to have in them, and the more you're going to start to get into the flow of what manifestation really is. It's not going to be so hit and miss, because right now you guys are out here manifesting, and sometimes you get what you want, but 9 times out of 10 you don't. And you're looking at other people like me and other people who are getting what we're asking for. And that's because we built relationships off of understanding the process. The process isn't give me $1 million right off the bat. No. We gonna work. Don't get me wrong. We're gonna get there. We will absolutely get there. We will absolutely get there. But there's fucking steps to this shit. There's a process to this. And you guys are missing the process. And I get it. There's so much stuff about manifesting. And all manifesting is just drawing to you what's yours anyway. It's not like it materializes out of thin air, because it doesn't. It's already there for you. You just don't know how to access it to bring it to you. And so, like I said, it's sort of like starting with small, magic tricks. When as a kid, you start out with a small magic trick, and then soon you're bringing quarters out from behind people's ears, and you're making, sleights of hand, and you're getting, you got to build up to that. It doesn't happen overnight, but you can definitely start. You can definitely start. And I told you, one of the best things and the most pivotal things I learned is to make doorways, create doorways, so they don't have to create them for you. Matter of fact, I had a brilliant business idea that is another doorway that I'm about to start. So there's going to be a whole entirely different avenue in which Spirit can bless me. And once I get it started, I'm going to say, Spirit, bless it, and watch Spirit bless that avenue. And that is exactly what you do. That's exactly what you did. Well, I'm glad. Like I said, if you guys need to understand the process of manifestation, if you forgot, there is that class. It's always out on my website. Once you buy it, you bought it. But it teaches you. I break down all the tricks and tips that I learned in this journey, because y'all know I'm on the same goddamn journey. the tips and tricks that I've learned in this journey on how to bring the things that I want to me. Like I said, that Solomonic conjuring, y'all forget 3 years ago I used that. It was three seals of the sun, three seals of the sun, and then three seals of Mercury that I used to draw to me the life that I have now, which was moving to Florida, moving to Tampa, having my business, being self sufficient, and just rocking the shit out. And that's exactly what I drew to me. So again, like I said, I was like you guys with, I want, when I'm burning candles in my little petition, I want $1 million. I want $1 million. Like, not realizing they were like, how, Sway? Like, you work for Carvana. Like, okay, they were like, what you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Listen to too many people can be exactly so exactly. And like I said, listen to the voices that are authentic, guys. The ones that you see this shit is happening to. I stopped listening to a lot of people because I was looking at their lifestyle. Remember now, Tink, you remember this one. You remember the partner that tried to partner up with me. You remember who I'm talking. You know who I'm talking about. Tried to partner up with me, and I was like, yo, something wasn't adding up. She's on there telling y'all how she's manifested cars, her dream car, her dream house, purses and bags, and her life was a damn shamble. Her life was a damn shamble. And and the Tink was like, I don't like her. I don't like her. Tink was like, Tink was like, I don't like her. I don't like her. I know that's your friend. I know that's your family or whatever, but I don't know. No, I don't like her. And she was. And I realized, wait a second. A lot of people on here with the gimmick of manifestation, because that's what it is. It's the gimmick of manifestation. They're not actually living the life. It's like those preachers who are preaching about the kingdom of God and having a relationship with God, and they're ungodly. They don't have a relationship with God. They're the same charlatans that you find in religion are also here in spirituality. Same charlatans, the same damn charlatans. And so look at these people's lifestyle. Are they showing you that they're doing what they're telling you to do? If they're not, stop listening to them. Stop fucking listening to them. Don't listen to them. Exact the very same ones. The very same ones. Okay, the very same ones. And like I said, with this young lady, she has quite a bit of following out here on YouTube. Um, and it's a scam. It was a scam. And I realized that in our business dealings, I was like, yo, wait a second. Your shit ain't adding up. Your shit ain't adding up. You got this infinity truck, but yet you sleeping out there because the fool you with is chasing you out of the house every fucking night. So you sleeping in the truck. You snoozing in your truck. You literally living out in your truck. You got your kids in a situation of verbal abuse from this man. And then in talking to him, I could understand why he was acting the way he was because of her. She was a leech. Shit, and I had to tell her, you trying to do to me what you did to this fool. You think you gonna leech on to me? Oh no, no. Wrong one. I'm the wrong one. And it was a scam. It was a scam. And I said, you can't teach my people nothing. You cannot teach my people anything. Exactly. You can't teach my people shit. And your life is a terrible sham. I may not have cars. I may not have big houses. I may not have a Louis bag, but what I have is a life of freedom. What I have is a life that allows me to go any place the fuck I want to go at any time I want to go. Exactly. You can't teach us Nathaniel. You can't teach nobody Nathaniel. Okay? Not at all. You can't teach us nothing. If you're not living it exactly, is honey. I was like, what is this? It was a complete her life was a complete shit show. And I said, hold up, this is what you manifested? You manifested a complete shit show? Yo, you can't teach me nothing. Okay. You can't teach me anything. I want freedom. And so I remember we had a live together, and she was telling y'all, "Oh, I want cars and I want bags." And y'all looked at me, and I said, "Well, I want freedom. I don't want none of that stuff. I want what's called real, true, unadulterated freedom." It confirms our feelings that she wasn't. No, exactly. She wasn't trying to bring no people. She was trying to siphon y'all. She was trying to siphon y'all. Because I was like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're not bringing anything to this table, to this collaboration. And then she got mad when I told her. I said, no. I said, I don't think I want to do this. I don't think that this is the direction I want to go. Well, why did you? I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. If you don't like it, I don't give a damn. At this point, it was done. It was done. Because, like I said, she showed me exactly who she was, what she was, and I said, "You're a charlatan," and I'm not. Yeah, exactly, freedom and peace, and that's why I told her, we're not the same. I'm not. I don't. I give a damn about a Louis bag. That's y'all was like, nah. That's exactly what my people. We just want your part. I was like, okay. And I told her, I said, look, they don't want to go. They don't want to go to, because we were trying to build an academy. And I said, they don't want to maneuver to the academy. They don't, well, you need to make them. I can't make anybody do shit. I'm not here to make anybody do shit. What are you talking about? That is not what I'm doing. So I'm not making anybody do anything. Like, I was like, you can make them do it. So I said, no, I'm not about to dissolve my business to go into business with you. I'm not doing that. And your business, what you're offering, isn't a true collaboration. So yeah. Yep, yeah, I remember that. Look, that whole thing was a shit show. I said, child, let me get the fuck out of here. And that was the last. Said no more collaborations. I don't do collaborations. I don't do collaborations. Yes, you did. She said to make y'all. I said I can't make y'all do anything, and I wasn't about to make y'all do anything. I was not about to make you guys do anything that you're not comfortable with, because your spirituality, you need to be comfortable in everything that you do. And if you are not, if you're, and like I told y'all, show if there's sometimes I have blinders on. Sometimes it's a lesson for me. And maybe sometimes y'all are my teachers. Just like I'm not always going to be y'all's teacher. Sometimes y'all will be my teachers as well. So, when y'all come to me, I do listen to y'all. I want y'all to know that. And I hope in that instance you saw me. Listen, like I told her, no, I don't think I'm going to make them. I'm not going to make them do anything. I'm not going to force my people to, if they don't want to change, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just leave it alone. Um, and I told her, I said, what that just tells me that what we're offering is not better than what they have. So it makes no sense to continue on offering that. It doesn't. It makes no sense. It was, yeah. And then, like I said, her reaction told me a lot. I just sat and watched her flip out. Honey, and I told her, I'm not your man. I'm not that fool you live with. You can do this shit with him. You won't do it with me. Okay, that's one. You won't do it with me at all. So you come on now. Scorpio. You ain't gonna move us. You ain't gonna move us. So you might as well stop. Okay. You might as well stop. So yeah, I was like, oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, so no, like I said, I understand people. There's so much information, and there's so many people, like I said, in the business of being a manifesting law of attraction charlatan, that isn't living the life, that isn't really walking the walk. Look at the people that are walking the walk. Look at their life. What are they doing with their life? What kind of experiences are they having? Are they happy? Are they happy? Are they settled? Are they grounded? It is what it is. It tells you a lot. It tells you a lot. It tells you a lot. Like I tell people all the time, of course, I want everybody to get into my rituals, because I feel like what we're offering is amazing opportunities. And I'm going to do it for myself, so why not do it for y'all? But I don't need you to. I don't need you to. I'm going to eat regardless, because that's what spirit put me here. So spirit will always take care of what it is. The reason why she was up in arms is because spirit, she was there not by spirit's insistence. but by her own greed. But by her own greed. And so yeah, she worried about being able to have money and to eat and to feed and things like that. Honey, I got her all the way together and told her to get the hell out of my face. Okay. Look, chick, I am not him. He is not me. I am not gonna put up with this shit. Y'all got this narcissistic bullshit going on. I'm not that person. I'm a narc. I look, I like to destroy narcs. You might not want to trust me. Okay. You go eat regardless. That's what I said. You're gonna eat regardless. And I tell you all that all the time. When you step into your purpose and you are called by spirit and you're being led by spirit, you're gonna eat anyway. You're gonna eat anyway. You ain't gotta worry about that. That's why I said there's a lot of things that are gonna be changing. And people be like, well, you're not gonna do that anymore, and you're gonna no. Just because exactly, honey. That's what I tell people all the time. I'm nice until I'm not. You need to understand what I'm saying. I'm nice until I'm not. Okay. I'm gonna be nice, and of course I'm gonna be cordial. It is what it is, because I don't have any beef. I try not to walk this earth with beef with people. But believe you me, you start that shit, I'm gonna finish it. And that's why I told her, don't you may be 6 feet tall, but you could fall. You could fall like anybody else. Don't try me. Don't try me, chick. Okay, don't do it. So no, I was like, cause yeah, she tried. I said, who are you? I'm like watching her, like it was a tantrum. I was, I said, what is wrong with people? What is wrong with grown women acting like true? And that let me know it was about the money. I said this wasn't about teaching anybody anything. This wasn't about giving somebody something to change their life. This was about you being able, because when we would do rituals together and I would pay her, and the thing about it is she never paid me. She never paid me. Um, exactly. She never paid me. I was always paying her. But when we went to Houston, we had a ritual and I paid her. The first thing she did was go to Louis Vuitton. I was like, she was like, you want to come in? No, no. I said, go ahead and go on out. That's I'm gonna be out here. Because I was like, it was just irresponsible. Never paid me. When I say, because she never brought nothing to the table. When we did those rituals, she didn't bring that. She brought like one or two people. So I would pay her. She wouldn't pay me anything. Like, well, there ain't, you ain't really brought shit. Yes, yes. I was like, what? Like, no. And I told her, no, this isn't what we're going to do. This isn't what we're going to do, because I'm paying you for what? And Taisha was like, I don't think her stuff works. I was like, take, stop saying that. She's like, I don't think it works. And Tink was like, well, could you just do mine? I don't want her to do mine. And it was people started saying that, and she was like, well, give me the list. And I would give her the list of people that were willing to work with her. And she was like, well, that's a small list. I said, well, no, it's actually not. This is the list, but how do you explain they don't really want to work? They don't fuck with you. Okay. I had to explain. Like, they don't fuck with you. So I'm going to go ahead and keep them, and you can work with those. So yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. That's why in that moment, I just said, no more collaborations. I'm just not going to do that. Exactly. And her life will continue to be chaotic because she wasn't healing. And I noticed that was another bone of contention between us, because y'all know me. Y'all know I talk. Everything I do is to heal you. It is, because again, and I noticed that there's a lot of practitioners. Again, look at how they operate. If they're all about manifesting, and you are sitting there all fucking blocked up, like you are energetically constipated, you can't get anything in without first passing all that shit. You can't. And if they don't understand that, and they're just aligning your energy with all this, this wealth and money and stuff, all that shit is blocked until you do the work to heal. So again, if somebody is not interested in your betterment and your healing, they're not for real for you. I will always stress that you guys need to heal, because again, that's how I learned. is that I was spiritually constipated, energetically constipated, blocked from my abundance. And it wasn't until I started to heal the things that I needed to and started to move those bowels, because that's what it is, those energetic bowels, that I started to have the flow of abundance and things that I wanted to come in. It became easier because there were no blocks in the way. You can fucking do all kind of money rituals all day long and twice on Tuesday, and if your ass got blocks, it's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. But again, like I said, that's a real practitioner versus somebody who is just on the law of attraction bandwagon, and they're selling you a bill of goods. Oh, you can have the life that you want, not spiritually constipated. You won't. No, you're not. You're just gonna have a belly full of shit. Like that's it. That's it. That's all. And so, me and her would get into it, and I would tell her, because you with you guys, we were doing for the first, I want to say two, maybe 3 years of this. We were so heavily immersed in cleansing. Exactly. We were so heavily immersed in cleansing and healing and road openers. Y'all know we used to do those constantly. We still do them quite a bit, but not like we used to really kind of get you guys moving, to get things moving and flowing. And, now our focus is protection because a lot of you guys are up on your feet spiritually. You're up on your feet spiritually. So you don't need to necessarily have and you just focus on just the cleansing and the road openers and the healing and stuff like that. You still need to do that stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's not as paramount as like the protection work. I think you want to help her. Exactly, I did. I wanted to help her. Her life was so chaotic. I felt so bad for her kids. I felt so bad for her kids, living in that type of chaos. I was like, those, because her babies were so sweet. When I went out to Houston and we were, doing our photo shoot and doing our marketing for the academy, I invited the kids. The kids stayed overnight at my Airbnb. We went swimming and we had so much fun. Um, Sweet kids, but living in fucking chaos. Living in chaos mentally, emotionally, physically. I don't know. It just, no. I do. I do. And I feel like she saw that. She saw, like I said, I feel like, back in the past, when I was first started and they were telling me, you're a tarot reader, you're a tarot reader, you're a tarot reader, you need to start reading tarot. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? And they said, you're going to have a cult following. They said, you're going to have, it may not be a large, but you're going to have very loyal people because of the way you treat your people and the relationships that you build with your people. And that's exactly what we done. We build a family. Like we build a family. No matter where y'all go, y'all know y'all need me, you reach out to me. I'm gonna start to see what I can do. And so, again, I had to learn that it's not about popularity. Like I said, she's got a lot of followers here on YouTube. um it's not about popularity, and it's the ones that have a lot of followings that are the shit show, are the shit show. Like I said, I've tried to collaborate with several people, and they were never big on healing or cleansing. And then when we would do work, their people, their shit would, y'all know my candles burn clean. You know my motherfucking candles burn clean. That is a no-no for me to have black ass city candles. That is a no-no for me. I'm like, oh no, what is this? What is this? And every time I would work with other people, their people's candles would burn. Not my people's candles, their people's candles would burn like that. So I knew it wasn't me. And I knew it wasn't the work that I had been doing. Exactly. But it was theirs. And when I tell them, like, yo, you need to clean your people, you need to cleanse your people, they didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Exactly. Black candles. I was like, this is a shit show and I cannot have this. I was like, shut it all down. We were doing a ritual. I shut that shit down. I was like, oh, hell no. What is this? What is this shit? Like I said, oh no, we're not doing this. I said, your people need to be clean. They need spiritual clean. I said, are you doing cleanses? You need to start doing cleanses. Okay, you need to start offering that. Stop offering money. Start offering cleansing. Start offering road opener. Your people are blocked, and their candles are showing this shit. Like you need to take care of that. Um, but like I said, you'll be surprised at how many people are out here doing work without understanding the process of doing work. Without understanding there's a strategy to the work that needs to be done to get somebody on the road to really healing and really being able to manifest like that. Because you'll get to the point where you manifest like that. We had me and you're a tribe though. Exactly, exactly. And that's that. Look, and I'm okay with that. It took me a long time because like I had to understand that the spirituality can be very lonely. It can be very lonely, and we want to have people that we can talk to that can understand, like you said, our peers. That, yeah, I don't necessarily always want to be the most knowledgeable person in the room. I too want to learn. I too want to learn, and I want to vibe, and I want to understand things. Um, and so, it can get lonely in that respect. Because you're the source that people are looking to. And then you're like, well, where does the source go for the source? Like, where we go for the source? Like, and that's where my hang up is. That's where I haven't been able to find. Well, yeah, I have. I found recently, maybe in the last couple of years, I found some very, very solid teachers that are mentoring me. Like I said, I'm in a program to become a master conjurer. So there are people that are teaching me and teaching me a lot, teaching me a lot. Um, so yeah, but as far as like I said, these people that I learned, well, I had, what I actually have, and like I said, I found some really amazing people. And once I finish, I'm gonna offer open you guys up to them as well because I feel like, yeah, once I finish working with them and doing the work that, seeing the full scope of what they do, I would feel comfortable referring you guys to them as well. I absolutely would, because they're authentic. They're authentic people. They're people that that I would hang my hat on. Um, but like I said, with her, it's like you're doing the same thing, but we weren't on the same level. We weren't, and I'm not trying to say that to be arrogant at all. That is, please don't think that I'm saying that to be arrogant at all. But we weren't, because it was just all about the money and spirituality. Although it has components of abundance and money and wealth to it, that's not what it's all about. It's about your healing. It's about your connection to not only your ancestors but to source. Um, so, like I said, I had to learn that the hard way. That just because people have a lot of followers, don't mean it's authentic and it's good. Yeah. Well, absolutely. Yeah, and like I told her, because she was like, I got 50,000 followers on YouTube. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But do your followers know you full of shit? Do your followers know that your life is fucking chaotic and you ain't manifested shit? You manipulate it. There's a difference. There's a fucking difference. And I said, but we're not here. And the Spirit had to tell me a long time ago, we're not here to win a popularity contest. We are not here to win a popularity contest. We're here to hit a certain segment of people that need you, your people. That's it. That's it. You ain't got to worry about nobody else. You just got to worry about the people that you have been contracted to be their guide, a spiritual guide in a sense to them. So yeah, I had to reframe my mind because I thought, oh no, this is about numbers. I got to have a lot of numbers on TikTok. And Spirit said, no, the fuck you don't, because that's not what we're here for. We're not here for popularity. We are not. We're here for a specific reason. So it is what it is. That's what we've been doing, and we're gonna continue to do it, and we're gonna continue to teach and to heal and to cleanse and to open things up and to give you guys a fighting chance. I want you guys to be able to live um, a freedom, a life of freedom, spiritual freedom, to be able to not, I couldn't believe it, the change in the last, 3.5 years, not working for somebody, working for myself. Yes, it's hard work, and yes, I'm working longer hours. Hell, it's what, damn near 11 o'clock, and I'm still working right now. We gonna ride this shit till the wheels fall off. I'm telling you. But I want you guys to have that freedom, to have choice, not obligation. Like, I got to go to work because I got this, I got that. I want you guys to see a different way of life. that you can have. And it was a way of life that at one time I thought was like, that's stupid, why would anybody ever pick that? And lo and behold, I opened my big mouth and they gave it to me. Okay, I opened my big mouth and they gave it to me because I was like, who would want to? I'm thinking like, no, you got to have a house, you got to have a car, you got to have money, and this, that, and the other. And that was my mindset. It was that American dream mindset. And when they dismantled that, and they're like, no, you're not digging roots. Because I'm a digger. I like to dig roots. I like to put roots in some shit. And they're like, no, you're not going to have roots. You're going to learn to be led by faith and know that you're going to have everything you need, and you're going to be taught to get everything that you need. And that's exactly what they've done. Exactly, exactly. So we're going, and that's what we're going to teach you guys: the generosity of spirit. When you lean on spirit, when you're co-creating with spirit, you don't have to worry about anything. There is never a day in the last 5 years that I've gone without. Not one. And they told me 5 years ago, we will teach you to make money every day of your life. Stop worrying about it. And once I got that through my head, I don't worry about it. And they have, and I have yet to go without. I've yet to go without. So, well, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what we're here to awaken others. We've got the gift of clarity, of eyes wide open, and we're here to help to give it to others too. Because if not, that's selfish. That shit is selfish. That's so fucking selfish. So yeah, but that's what I got to say. Look, we've been on here an hour. I'm gonna get off of here, go take my spiritual bath. Um, get into bed, and we will be back at it tomorrow. Remember, tonight is the last day for the 15% off. Utilize that code. You can use it as far out as we got rituals. You can use that code. Thank you, honey. Tomorrow we start the Solomonic Conjuring. It's not too late to sign up for that one. And change your life. Start changing your life. But like I said, the 21st is the big one. That's the big guns, and that's the highlight of the month. And you're going to the month January and February. The highlight of January and February. So you definitely want to be in that. Okay. Of course, I enjoy our chat too. We'll be out here, like I said. This may be in a week's time. This may be our home. Get used to it. Welcome home. Okay, but anyway, I will be back tomorrow. You guys make good choices. If you need me, y'all know how to reach me. Y'all know how to reach me. Make good choices. Make good choices.